You said you'd wait, but you were already gone. I saw it in the way you held on too long. Your hands felt warm, but something changed. Like you were there, but not the same. I caught it in your eyes, you couldn't hold mine. Like you were halfway out before goodbye. Did you ever mean to stay, or just delay the end? I gave you everything I had, you let it break instead. I held on to you while you pulled out of reach. Did you ever mean to stay, or was it never me? I hear your voice in things you left behind, in ways I wish I didn't recognize. We talked about a life ahead, but you went quiet instead. I stayed when it got hard, you started to fade. I was trying to fix it, you let it break. Did you ever mean to stay, or just delay the end? I gave you everything I had, you let it break instead. I held on to you while you pulled out of reach. Did you ever mean to stay, or was it never cold streets, passing cars, I saw you from afar. You looked right through me like I wasn't who you are. I almost said your name, but I let it pass. Guess I already knew we wouldn't last. Did you ever mean to stay, or did you let me fall? I kept trying to hold us up while you gave none at all. I gave you everything, you kept none of me. Did you ever mean to stay, or was it never me? I don't ask it like before, but it still comes back to me. Did you ever mean to stay? I see you right here, but you're already gone. Standing beside me, but it feels so wrong. I try to reach for you, you pull away. Like every word I say just fades to gray. I feel it breaking before you speak. I'm holding on while you're losing me. I'll let you go even if it tears me apart. I'll step away while you take back your heart. I gave you everything, all I could be, but
Your voice still echoes like it never left, but every word just empties my chest. We used to feel like nothing could break. Now I'm awake in every mistake. I stayed through everything you couldn't face. You let it go without a trace. I'll let you go even if it tears me apart. I'll step away while you take back your heart. I gave you everything, all I could be, but loving you means setting you free. I'll let you go, even if it kills me. Long nights, empty space, I still see your face. Every memory I can't replace. I thought we had something we couldn't lose, but I was the one you didn't choose. I'll let you go even if it hurts tonight. I'll loosen my grip, I won't hold you tight. I gave you everything, now I can see you were never meant to stay with me. I'll let you go, even if it breaks me. I don't say it like before, but it still won't leave. One last breath remains, and I let you go. I let you go. I watched you fold your sweater, left my letter tucked inside. Said we'd talk about it later, but your voice had already died. 2 cups sitting on the counter, going cold while we just stood. You were halfway to the hallway, I was stuck where we once were. Loving you was more than I could be. I kept changing just to make you stay with me. You were always looking past my eyes at a life I couldn't recognize. If losing me is what it took for you, then loving you was more than I could do. Friends still ask me how you are, like I'm someone you still call. But your things left in the corner say you're not here at all. I go back through every picture, you look freer every time, while I'm learning how to live without your name in mine. Loving you was more than I could be. I kept changing just to make you stay with me. You were always looking past my eyes at a life if I couldn't recognize if losing me is what it took for you, then loving you was more than I could do. I could wait, I could break, say your name in every place, but you'd still be somewhere out of reach. So I'm folding every promise, like the things you left behind. Let it end in what I knew. You were never really mine. Loving you was more than I could be. I gave everything, you kept none of me. You were always halfway out the door before I even knew what for. If saving me was something you won't choose, then staying here is something I won't do. But loving you was more. You said it's just a phase, but I saw it leaving you. Coffee sitting untouched, like we didn't know what to do. You smiled a little different, like you were already gone. I kept reaching in the silence while you stopped holding on. I gave you more than I could be, changed everything to keep you with me, held on tighter every time you pulled away, trying to be something you choose to stay. You walked out like it was nothing to lose, like loving me was less than loving you. I gave you more than I could be, more than I could be. You packed it up in quiet, left your things like you'd be back. Said we'd figure it out tomorrow, but you never came for that. I still sleep along the edge, like you might take that space. Every inch you never touched is a reminder I couldn't replace. I gave you more than I could be, changed everything to keep you with me, held on tighter every time you pulled away, trying to be something you choose to stay. You walked out like it was nothing to lose, like loving me was less than loving you. I gave you more than I could be, more than I could be. Maybe one night it hits you slow, when there's no one left to hold. How I stayed when it got hard, while you were letting go. But I won't wait the way I did, I won't stand there like before. I'm just learning how to live without needing you anymore. I gave you more. I thought I felt it real, but it slipped through my hands. Every word word you said never really land. I held on too tight when you were letting go. Now I'm stuck with pieces of something I don't know. Maybe I missed it in the way you changed. Maybe I stayed when you walked away. Maybe I didn't see it in your eyes. Maybe I told myself a different lie. I gave you all I had and watched it fall apart. Maybe I didn't know where we fell apart. But it still comes through. Maybe I didn't see it till I lost you. Places you would never see, small enough to hide what it meant to me. You said I'm distant, hard to read, but you never saw how it was breaking me. Every time you called, I held my breath, said something safe, avoided it. So I said nothing when it mattered most, let it disappear instead of letting it show. Oh, if I could go back to the night you stayed, I'd tell you everything I was too scared to say. Now I'm left here with what I about someone you couldn't forget. I smiled like it didn't hit my chest.
All those nights we drove with nowhere to go, I memorized you and never let it show.
Now your voice is just something I replay, and every silence feels like what I couldn't say.
So I said nothing when it mattered most, let it disappear instead of letting it show. If I could go back to the night you stayed, I'd tell you everything I was too scared to say. Now I'm left here with what I couldn't give, saying your name to a life we never lived.
Would it have changed it if I let you know?
Or would you still have let me go?
I type it out, then I erase it.
Watch it fade before I say it. So I said nothing when it mattered most, and now it echoes everywhere I go. If I could go back to the night you stayed, I'd break my silence, I wouldn't hesitate. Now I'm left here with what I couldn't give, saying your name to a life we never lived. Saying your name like it still exists. I don't say it out loud anymore, but it's still there, waiting in the words I never said. I thought I felt it real, but it slipped through my hands. Every word you said never meant what I planned. I held on to hope when it was already gone. Now I'm stuck in the silence, trying to move on. Maybe I ignored what you tried to show. Maybe I was the last to know. Maybe I stayed too long in your fading light. Maybe I called it love when it wasn't right. I gave you all my heart, but it fell apart. Maybe I stayed too long from the start. Your voice still lingers in the back of my mind. Every memory hits, but it's never kind. I follow the feeling of what
I don't move from it. Like if I stay a second more, you might come back again. Your voice still finds me late at night in ways I can't explain. Every quiet part of this place still carries your name. I close my eyes and you're still there, like I never lost you anywhere. I reach for something I can't hold and feel it break me slow. I gave you everything I had and still don't understand. I still see you, but you're not here. I walk the streets we used to take, but I don't stop the same. Every step just brings me back to where it all changed. I try to leave it where it was, but it follows me through. Like every part of what we had still leads me back to you. I don't say it out loud now, but it's louder in my head. All the things I never did, all the things I never said. I close my eyes and you're still there, like I never lost you anywhere. I reach for something I can't hold and feel it break me slow. I gave you everything I had and still don't understand. I still see you, but you're not here. Late nights, no sound, I keep turning back around. Every part of me still stays where you walked away. I thought we had more time, but you were already gone. I was still inside it, trying to hold on. I still see you in every night, in everything I try to fight. I feel you in what I can't undo, in everything that leads to you. I gave you all I had to give, and I still feel it in me. I still see you, but you're not here. I don't look the way I used to, but it still comes through. I still see you, even when I know I shouldn't. I watched you fold your sweater, left my notes still tucked inside. Said we talk about it later, but your eyes had said goodbye. Coffee on the counter, neither one of us would move. You were standing near the doorway, like you already chose. I tried to stop the moment, but it was already gone. Loving you was more than I could be. I kept changing just to make you stay with me. You were always looking past my face, and I They still ask me how you are, like I'm someone you still call. But the things you left behind here say you're not here at all. I scroll through what we used to be. You look lighter every time, while I'm learning how to answer to a life without your name in mind. I thought I could outweigh it, but you were already through. Loving you was more than I could be. I gave everything I had. You gave up on me. You were always looking past my face. Had a life I couldn't ever chase. If breaking me is what it took for you, then losing you was more than I could do. I could stay, I could break, say your name in every place, but you'd still be somewhere I can't reach. So I'm folding every promise, like the things you left behind. Let it end in what I knew. You were never really mine. Loving you was more than I could be. I held on while you let go of me. You were always halfway out the door before I even knew what for. If saving me is something you won't choose, and staying here is more than I should do. I saw you walking past me slow. You didn't even turn your head, like everything we used to be was something you already left. I almost said your name out loud, but something stopped me there, like I already knew the truth. You wouldn't care. I felt it in that moment. There was nothing left to say. One last time I let it fall. Everything, I held it all. I gave you more than I could take, and watched you let
you walked away. One last time I let it fall. Everything I gave my all, I held on to it way too long while you were already gone. One last time I feel it through everything I was to you. Then I leave it where it stays and finally walk away. You slam the door, say you're done with all the damage, but your hoodie's still hanging here, like you never really left. You say it's over, but your voice is in my head still. Every word we didn't fix, sitting heavy on my chest. Is it easier to break me than to say you're still afraid? Every time you try to leave me, you come back the same. If you don't love me, why do I still feel you in my veins? If you don't want me, why you whisper in my name? You say you're stronger, but you still look back around. If you don't love me, why is your silence this loud? This loud. You changed your number, but you never changed your habits. Still drive past my street at night like you don't know it's me. You say you're healing, but you're still stuck in the damage. Trying hard to find a version of yourself without me. Is it easier to lose me than admit you couldn't stay? Every time you try to run now, you just circle the same. If you don't love me, why do I still feel you in my veins? If you don't want me, why you whisper in my name? You say you're stronger, but you still look back around. If you don't love me, why'd you silence this loud? This loud. Maybe I was too much, maybe I gave too deep. But if I never mattered, why are you losing sleep? You're standing in the doorway like you don't know what to choose. If you don't love me like you say you don't, why does it still look like you do? If you don't love me, why do I still feel you in my veins? If you don't want me, why you whisper in my name? You say you're stronger, but you still look back around. If you don't love me, why's your silence this loud?
You said you'd stay, hands on my face, dancing in silence, calling it safe. I let you see me, every scar. You swore you'd never fall apart. You held me close like I was in love, spoke about forever like it was us. I didn't know you were already gone, while I was still holding on. You broke it slowly, every promise turning into dust. You broke it slowly, left me loving someone I can't trust. I gave you my days, you gave me disguise. You walked away, never looked me in the eyes. You broke us. You broke us. I saw the signs, but I stayed blind. Kept choosing you over my mind. Every excuse I made for you still echoes back like something true. Now every mirror shows me less, a version of me I can't protect. I didn't know I was alone, even when you were still home. You broke it slowly, every promise turning into dust. You broke it slowly, left me loving someone I can't trust. Oh, I gave you my days, you gave me disguise. You walked away, never looked me in the eyes. You broke us. You broke us. Did she get the version you hid from me? Did you rewrite truth just to feel free? I hope one night it hits you hard, what you destroyed and called it love. You broke us slowly, every promise turning into dust. You said you were working, but I felt it in your voice, like something wasn't right, like I didn't have a choice. You stopped saying my name the way you used to, and I kept pretending I didn't see through you. I gave you my time, you gave it away to somewhere I'll never know. You walked out slow like it wasn't wrong, like I wouldn't feel it at all. You didn't just leave, you let me believe we were still something real. You chose someone else. Wow, I stayed through it. I saw it in the way you turned your screen, like there was something I shouldn't see. Every excuse started sounding the same, but I still answered when you said my name. Now every mirror hits me the same, like I missed it right in front of my face. I gave you my time, you gave it away to somewhere I'll never know. You walked out slow like
like I wouldn't feel it at all. You didn't just leave, you let me believe we were still something real. You chose someone else. Well, I stayed Did you tell her I was just a phase, something you outgrew along the way? Did you say my name like it meant nothing now, like I was easy to erase somehow? I hope one day it hits you the same, the way it all fell on me. You didn't just break it, you dragged it out slow, left me holding on to something you let go. I gave you my heart, you gave me the truth, too late to undo. I knew before you said it, I just stayed anyway. You wrote my name like it would last, said it like it meant something real. I watched it fade across your skin before I knew how to feel. I kept those pictures on my wall, even when they didn't fit. Like if I left them where they were, I wouldn't have to face it. I read your words like they were true, but they never held their weight. Your love makes me believe it's real, right before it disappears. I lose another part of me every time you're near. You pull me close just to let go, like I should already know. If this is everything you feel, then why does it break me slow? You say you're sorry the same way, like you've rehearsed every line. I see it in the way you look, you've already made up your mind. I kept pretending it was fine, even when I felt it shift. Like maybe if I stayed the same, you wouldn't leave like this. I keep rewriting what we had to make it hurt less than it does. Your love makes me believe it's real, right before it disappears. I lose another part of me every time you're near. You pull me close just to let go, like I should already know. If this is everything you feel, then why does it break me slow? How many times do I stay before I finally see it clear? I'm standing in everything we built, and you're already not here. I keep reaching out for something that keeps slipping through my hands. Your love makes me believe it's real, right before it disappears. I lose another part of me every time you're near.
made me the fool. You said it's just a phase, but I felt it slipping through. Watched the way you sat with me like you didn't want to. Coffee sitting in between, neither one of us would touch. You kept acting like we're fine while I was losing us. You smiled like you were leaving before you said the truth. I was reaching in the silence, already missing you. I gave you more than I could be, changed everything just to keep you with me. Held on tighter every time you pulled away, trying to be something you would choose to stay. Like loving me was something you could undo. I gave you more than I could be, more than I could be. You packed it up in pieces, didn't even look at me. Said we'd figure it out later, but you already knew you'd leave. I still sleep along the edge, like you might come back again. But the space you never fill says exactly how it ends. I kept thinking I could fix it if I gave a little more. Didn't see you had decided before you reached the door. I gave you more than I could be, changed everything just to keep you with me. Held on tighter every time you pulled away, trying to be something you would choose to stay. You walked out like it didn't hurt to lose, like loving me was something you could undo. I gave you more than I could be, more than I could be. Maybe one night it hit you slow in a place you don't expect. How I stayed when it got hard while you were already checked. But I know you won't come back, and I won't ask you to. I'm just learning how to stand without reaching for you. I gave you more than I could be, and you still You said I'm strong, said I'd be fine. Never saw the nights I was losing my mind. You said hold on, then slipped away. Left me holding on to everything you didn't say. I read your messages like they still mean something more than what they've been. You sleep through it, I fall apart, and you don't know my heart. You don't even know how I break when I hear your name, laughing in a room just to hide the pain. You don't even know how I hold on to every word you gave, like it still matters. You don't even know, you don't even know. I keep your hoodie like it still has you. Even in heat, I don't want something new. They say move on like it's nothing real. They never saw how you made me feel. I replay moments I can't undo. Turn every silence back to you. You let it go, you let me go, and you don't even know. You don't even know how I break when I hear your name. Smiling through it just to look okay. You don't even know how I stayed when you walked away, like it still matters. You don't even know. You don't even know. Maybe one night you'll feel this too. Say my name like I still do. Hear my voice in a crowded place. Turn around and see my face. You don't even know how I break when I hear your name. Everything's different, but it feels the same. You don't even know how I gave you more than I could take, like it was nothing. You don't even know. You don't even know. You don't even know. You called me strong, then you let me go. I'm still here falling, and you don't even know. You left your hoodie on my chair. Still smells like you, still hanging there. Said you'll be back in a couple days, but the flowers by my bed started dropping, losing red, like they knew you were already gone away. I replay the way you closed the door, said see you soon, like you had before. Was it truth or just something you say? 'Cause I still stayed. Did you ever mean to stay? When you held me like you needed me, tracing circles on my skin in the dark. Did you ever mean to stay? Or was I just somewhere you could be? Do you figure out who you are? Tell me, did you ever mean stay?
Your side of the bed still feels too wide, like all the space you left behind. I talk to shadows like they might reply. Your name slips down my screen each day and slowly fades and drifts away. Every silence feels like your goodbye. I keep looking for something I miss, some hidden line in every kiss. Was it real or just something you played before you walked away? Did you ever
said goodbye. That distant kind of look you couldn't even hide. Your hand slipped from mine like it never belonged, like everything we had was already gone. I tried to pull you closer, but you turned away. I stayed in the night while you chased the day. I felt you leaving long before you did, but I kept holding on to what we were. You were leaving even when you stayed. I was holding on while you pulled away. I gave you all my heart, every piece of me, but love disappears when you want to be free. You were leaving, and I'm still here. Your voice lingers like something I can't escape. Every word you said feels too late. We used to talk like nothing could break. Now every silence shows my mistakes. I stayed through everything you wouldn't face. You let it go without a trace. I kept believing we could still be saved while you were already walking away. You were leaving even when you stayed. I was holding on while you pulled away. I gave you all my heart, every piece of me, but love disappears when you want to be free. You were leaving, and I'm still here. Cold nights, empty space. I still see you in this place. Every memory won't let go, even when I know we were never on the same page. I was saying you escaped. I held on to everything we made while you were already walking away. Your outline stays where you used to be, like something time won't let me leave. The coffee's cold, but I don't move, like I'm still waiting here for you. I hear you laugh in everything, in quiet rooms, in broken things. I reach for you without a sound, but there's nothing there to hold me now. You'll never know the way I stayed through every crack we tried to save, the words I buried in my chest, the way I loved you at my best. I'm walking through what we went through and losing parts of me and you. You'll never know, and I'm fading to
but everything's just turning dust. Every song just pulls me back to everything we couldn't have. I wait in places we once knew, like somehow they still lead to you. But every second makes it clear you're not the one who's standing here. You'll never know the way I stayed through every crack we tried to save, the words I buried in my chest, the way I loved you at my best. I'm walking through what we went through and losing parts of me and you. You'll never know. And I'm fading too. Slow heartbeat, empty space. Every step leads back to the same place. I replay you, I replay us, but it's never enough. You'll never know how much I gave, how close we were to something safe. The nights I stayed when you let go, the love I held. You'll never know. I gave you everything I could, more than I ever thought I would. You'll never know what we could have been. The sound just falls into the dark, like everything we were. You'll never know, and I'm still here. Your side still untouched, where you used to sleep. I almost turned like you were still next to me. The cup you left is still half full. I didn't move it like I should. I hear your laughing past the noise. Reach out, but there's nothing there. Time keeps moving through the night, but I'm still standing where you disappeared. You'll never see again the way I stayed through everything. The nights I held you close like it would fix anything. I'm walking through pieces of what we used to be. You'll never see again what you were to me. I keep the lights on longer now, like darkness brings you back somehow. Every sound still feels like you, even when I know it's not true. I share with things I never said, replaying how it all went wrong. Try to find the moment where I lost you. Oh,
know